Hi, I'm Tony Glanville, Sales Director at RLMS Sales, and I'd like to welcome you down to a EAG 2015. I'm just going to give you a whistle-stop tour of some of the products we've had on display this year. For those of you who may not have been able to make it down to the show yourselves, or for those of you who visited the show but after 3 hectic days, just need to see a little reminder of what was down here. So I'm going to start off on this, our tour of our Cat C high-techs for the pub market, and then going on to the B4. Behind me is Glanville. Glanville was introduced in the Eclipse Elite cabinet last year and was Belfruit's top seller. This was a phenomenal taking machine. As you can see, it's a striking looking piece of equipment in the cabinet, and again, it was a very simple bagatelle which most of you became familiar with. So we wanted to take this cabinet and bring it into 2015, and the next product I'm going to show you is absolutely exceptional. Not only is it housed in a great cabinet, it's got a great license. This is Queen, We Are the Champions. I think you'll agree with me, Belfruit have done an absolutely fantastic job with the license. The actual core game, which is the most important thing with any machine, is Deal or No Deal, the big one, which was the biggest selling machine of 2013. Belfruit have taken that, brought it up to date for this year, dropped over it the Queen license, that iconic rock band. The actual sounds on here are absolutely fantastic. Just listen to this. That's just a brief snapshot of the Queen game. If you want to get some further details or listen to it in more detail, buy one yourself. I really recommend it. Also, Belfruit have added onto this a very, very innovative and novel feature. Down here is pump up the volume, so players can experience all the sounds themselves. If they've got their own personal headsets or headphones, they can plug it in there and get that one-on-one experience with the machine. This really is something for 2015. So there's two products, Glanville and Queen, We Are the Champions in the Elite cabinet. Going back on now to the more traditional range of machines that are coming through. Out on test at the present moment in time and doing extremely well is Belfruit's Rainbow King. For those of you who know your arcade products, everything else, this chappie up here has been world famous from Astra in the arcades and bingo environments, the real king, and it's now been brought onto the high-tech market into Belfruit. One to keep watching how the test performance carries on. Jigging Jackpots from QPS is out there on test now and starting to receive retailer approvals in based upon the striking performance that it's had out there. Really one to keep an eye on again. I'm sure with that Irish theme that we all know and love with the electric cords and everything else like that will become a firm favourite later on in the year. Moving on down, no high-tech range would be complete without a Deal or No Deal. And here we've got Hyper Deal or No Deal. Again, currently out on test in the retail market and doing extremely well and receiving retailer approvals, and the bigger operators now are starting to inject this into the estates for the early part of 2015. Finally, in the traditional high-tech, the last light in the lineup is Jackpotty Farm Fields of Gold, another one under the QPS brand. Again, currently out there on test, doing well, receiving retailer approvals, and another one for consideration for your injection requirements for the early part of 2015. So that's the high-tech range. We're now going to walk through now and look at the B4. So for the B4, £400 jackpot market, this is the new introduction for Belfruit for 2015, Deal or No Deal Box 23. Again, for all of you now, it's a tried and tested format, something that's worked extremely well in the Cat C market, has then been brought and updated to accommodate the £400 jackpots. So this is out now, available now from our RLMS sales. For you club operators out there, well worth consideration for introduction into your estate. Not only to go to 400, but also listening to market feedback. We've got the £250 jackpot option in there as a selectable operation, selection for the operators there, sorry about that. So that's it for the B4s. So for any further details, any of the range, you know our number, give us a call, 0845 603 6666.